Rust now is your new game, or that's your treat of a game to give yourself a break from grinding and Tarkov?
It was sort of weird. I had so I just signed a contract with Twitch, so I just went like permanent with Twitch for 2 years. So I was sort of working while I was working that out. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just like push it backwards and forwards and do all the signing and stuff like that, but we'll backdate it. And I was like, oh cool, I don't really have to worry too much about streaming the same game all the time. It's sort of guaranteed income. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go and play Rust for 18 hours a day and fuck around on that. And so I just sort of treated myself to that, and then sort of I was like, I felt like I was playing WoW again when I was 16. Like I was like
just getting to enjoy it. Yeah,
chisel covered desk with like 35 empty beer cans next to me. Just like, this is not how a 31-year-old man should live.
You're just blackout drunk playing WoW.
Did you have any issues with stream snipers playing Rust?
Oh, fucking constantly.
That's
endless.
That's the problem with Rust and streaming. Like, I don't know how people do it. Like, I know Waylon streams a lot. I know there's a few guys who do it, but I don't know how you do it, because like it doesn't matter if they're any good or not. Like someone can be absolute trash at the game. Like they can just buy it to troll you, and they can effectively troll you if they can just get a double barrel and just go outside your base, or just scream at you constantly in voice chat. Then you've got to turn voice chat off, or just type something awful in the text chat. Well, now you've got to turn text chat off, and after a while you've turned so much shit off that like you're barely it's not the game anymore.
Alone on an island.
I turned all the chat off and stuff like that, and we tried to keep the server that we were going on private, and every time we played we changed to different servers. Like we'd start a wipe and we'd go on a different server and try to cover your map and stuff like that, because it's randomly seeded so people can tell from the map overlay. But then even then you still get people. But I think someone like Waylon, like because he's so big, he probably just goes, I'm gonna play on this server. I'm friends with the mod. If someone pisses me off, I just message them and auto ban them. So if someone does it, they just get them banned instantly. I think would be the way to do it.
Do people ever stream snipe benevolently, where they'll show up and be like, hey, here's a bunch of extra gold, just wanted to say hi, and then they leave?
That's how it always starts. So you're like, they'll show up and they go, oh yeah, we'll give. There's a couple of different types of stream snipers. There's the ones that will just come there and kill you. They're like, they just hate you and just have always wanted to kill you. They would probably try to fight you in the street if they weren't some limp-wristed bitches. But they just come and try and kill you, and they get sick of it after a little while. Then there's the benevolent ones, and they come in and they try and give you free shit, and then you go away, I don't want it, and then they keep trying and they keep trying, and then eventually they turn against you, and then it's in their head now, and then they go for like 9 hours straight, because they're like, oh, I'm so nice to this guy, why does he hate me? And it's like, cunt, I just want to play a fucking game, just piss off.
Yeah, I don't want free shit. Like,
just say yes. Just say, oh, I'm gonna go put this. This is gonna go in my collector's space back in my base, and then they'll be happy. You'll be happy.
Yeah, like, you just don't even want the interaction though. Like I just want to, when I'm playing Rust, I just want to like be doing my own thing. Like we're playing with a big team right now, but like I don't want someone else who's not like on our team to be coming and bringing me stuff. You know, I just want like my team to kind of synergize and work together and like try to do as well as we can in the server. We're having a great fucking time.
Are you commanding your team? You kind of commanded in Vermintide. You would determine like when it was time for the group to move and when not, and you kept on top of things.
Yeah, in Vermintide, I feel like in games like that in general, like whoever's got the most experience or whoever knows like what needs to be done needs to be just telling people, because like as long as you're not pissing everybody off, like nobody wants to be like yelled at or anything. But I haven't. So we've been into 2 different servers. The issue was we didn't start on a Thursday wipe. Thursday's like the traditional wipe cycle when you start new. So we played this Saturday wipe and it was trash because we picked a bad server. And then I think right now we're playing on like a Tuesday wipe. So it just started yesterday. It may have been a like early Monday morning Tuesday wipe. But anyway, we're doing really well. I think it's 2x gather rate. And other than that, there aren't any crazy mods or anything like that. And we're killing it right now.
How big is it?
It varies, like anywhere from like, I think there's 4 guys in there playing right now, but sometimes there'll be as many as like 8 or 10.
What makes a server trash? You said the first one, was it like connectivity issues or like in-game issues?
It's in game. It's like so there's a lot of, it could be the gather rate. Sometimes like so if you hit a tree, how much wood comes back to you matters. Like in vanilla, I don't know what it is. It's like 10 wood or maybe 8 wood for the first hit, and it stacks up. Painfully slow. Because you need like 1,000 wood just to make a tool cupboard.
Especially if you're not going to no life it. Like if you want to play 18 hours a day, vanilla's fine. But
yeah. But then there's like 2x servers where you get twice as much as normal of everything whenever you hit a rock or a sulfur node or whatever. But then there are like 10x and 100x and literally 1,000,000x for people who don't even give a shit about the grind. They just want to get right into gunfights. And that's not me. Like I'm going to have a hard time out shooting people, but they're going to have a hard time out grinding me. So I'm trying to grind to the point where I've got a semi-automatic rifle and they've still got a double barrel so that I can make my advantage my work ethic.
Plus, it's nice
You're just always waging a war of attrition. Just, I've got nothing but time. Just loading away.
That's how I play the game. Yeah.
On the beach.
And I've grown fond of games recently where losing matters and winning matters. You know, in COD, if you win or lose, I guess it impacts your stats by a decimal every once in a while. In Rust, when you get raided, or even if you lose all the stuff on your body, it can suck a lot.
It can suck more than you can understand. It's so bad. It's like 10 times.
Especially if you get offline rolled and you log in just naked on a beach and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Like, we fucked some people over so hard last night. It was the most fun I'd had in Rust in a long ass time. Like, I know that you two don't know a ton about Rust, but so essentially there's this attack helicopter that comes onto the map like every half hour, depending on the server. And you have to shoot it down, but it's shooting back at you and it'll kill you really quickly. So it's kind of difficult to take down if you're not good or if you don't have a team working to take it down. When it crashes, it hits the ground and it drops 3 or 4 crates of very high-end loot, like the highest tier loot in the game. It could be AK-47s or rockets or C4, the most difficult things to find. But the crates are on fire for 10 minutes. So you have to and this is a very loud thing. Audio in Rust is like map wide. Like you set off a C4 charge and they hear it a mile away.
They bag you out in the global chat as well. Like if you can't get it down, they're like, oh, there's a 5-man and they're losing to the chopper. What a bunch of losers.
Exactly. And then they mark it on the map even. And everybody has the map. You press G, you see the map. They put a little thing on the map like, oh, helicopter went down right fucking here. So me and like 2 or 3 guys are out roaming around. Like we've got top tier gear on, and some people start taking the chopper and they take it down right next to a safe zone at the outpost, which is a really weird, precarious thing to do because if they get into a fight, if they do anything aggressive toward another player, the outpost will murder them with these automated guns. So they can't defend themselves. But in their heads, they're thinking, well, no one can attack us either. But we just get out of the range of the outpost. So we're just standing there looking at them standing over all this loot that's on fire and they're waiting on it to go out. And there's 4 of us. So 3 of us just open fire on them from range and kill them all. And the 4th runs in because he has not aggroed the outpost and its automated guns. And he takes all the fucking loot. And we just took 4 AK-47s, an LR, a bunch of rockets and C4. It was hilarious. Like they had to be so upset. It was one of the most upset. I'd have quit if that had happened to me. That would have been so goddamn upsetting.
Yeah, that I probably would have done the same thing.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back on tonight and grind some more. I'm playing with the $50 patrons. I know a couple people joined the $50 patron just to play Rust with us. So I'm trying to spend as much time in there as I can. So it's been a lot of fucking fun. I haven't played Rust seriously in about 5-6 months because it is addictive and not very healthy. But I'm getting back into it now, definitely. So we're gonna grind all night tonight, and then Thursday, which I think is Christmas, will be a fresh white.
Christmas Eve. Yeah.
We're getting we're getting right back into it because a lot of the guys are quarantined. 2 of the guys in the patron have COVID, so they're legitimately quarantined.
Like social distancing inside the base. They got their own separate base.
So we're gonna hit it hard again on Thursday, but we're gonna finish this little wipe cycle out till then. Having a great time.
Nice.
Slush, I don't know how much you can share, but you said